Download the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app.
Welcome back. A Minnesota interstate looked like this after the aftermath of a demolition derby this morning. It looks kind of like that. Well, check out the video caught on the MnDOT camera. You can see dozens of vehicles sliding on the ice, snow-covered highway in Forest Lake. The chain reaction crash started early and shortly after 8:45 this morning in the southbound lane of I-35. It appears some motorists were driving way too fast for conditions, just couldn't stop before crashing and wrecking their vehicles, and some vehicles ended up in the ditches. It was just terrible.
Have you ever had that feeling like
Yes.
there's nothing you can do?
Yep.
You're sliding and it's helpless. It's a helpless feeling.
Scary.
Yeah, give yourself extra time. Our roads are continuing to be
Yeah.
tough no matter where you go, but we didn't get any of that snow. Here is a look, though, at the air temperatures that we are dealing with. But first, hey, it's our Shields Weather Kid night, and I want to introduce you to a dandy who came all the way up from Fergus Falls, Trent Stach. Come on out here, Trent. Trent, now what school do you go to in Fergus Falls?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, and how old are you, young man?
10.
10 years old, and what's your favorite thing to study at school?
Math.
Math, okay, and so what do you like to do when you're not at school?
Play Xbox.
Play Xbox. Okay, well, let's talk about this weather computer and the weather outside. Step in front of here, and why don't you point out some temperatures across North Dakota right now?
In Jamestown, it's 0.
Uh-huh.
And in Devil's Lake, it's -4.
It is. Now, when we turn the corner here and look into Minnesota, we're looking at some cold temperatures there as well. Tell everybody your hometown temperature in Fergus Falls and pick a couple more.
Fergus Falls is -2. In Thief River, well, in Bemidji, it's -8.
It is cold out there. Now, factor in the winds, and we have what's called the wind chill. Where's the coldest wind chill you see right now, Trent?
Bemidji.
Yeah, Bemidji, Babe the Blue Ox better have the old earmuffs on because it feels like 30 below. And now we're going to turn over and look at those wind chills across North Dakota. And what do you see?
I see Devil's Lake is -26. Jamestown, -21.
Very good. And here in the Red River Valley, Grand Forks 15 below, and at Moorhead 12 below. And the Hector International readings have all but died. I think there's a data link problem out there, so we won't have Fargo numbers for some time until that gets repaired. Take a look at the radar and tell us what you see. It's not snowing here in the northern plains, but Trent, point out to everybody at home where you do see snow.
By Chicago, over by Denver.
Very good. Yeah, so we have a little bit of snow through the nation's midsection in the Great Lakes region, but for us, we remain quiet. Here's our hour-by-hour forecast. We'll set it into motion this evening. And as we go towards 10 o'clock, why don't you point out for everybody, Trent, what the temperatures will feel like outside?
In Fergus Falls, it'll feel like 11 below.
Right.
And 13 below in Fargo.
Good. How about way up north?
In
Roseau,
it'll be -14.
And we're talking about wind chills this evening around 30 below zero. When we rise and shine tomorrow morning, it's not going to be hot. Do you think a light jacket will do it, or do you think you'll need the big parka?
I don't know.
Okay, tell everybody that what the temperatures look like tomorrow morning.
16 degrees in Fergus Falls, 18 in Fargo.
And all of those numbers below zero. So it looks cold, right? And it doesn't take a lot of wind for those wind chills to be downright nasty. Around 30 to 35 below outside. Now, for the mid-afternoon hours, we paused it at 2. Does it look hot outside?
Yes.
Yeah, a little hotter. We get up into the single digits below zero, and we stay in most locations below zero through the afternoon. And by the evening, what's this blue stuff we see on the map out by Valley City?
Snow.
Yeah, a chance of 1 or 2 snowflakes. I don't think it's going to be a big deal into your Friday night forecast. Now, you go to what school? Cleveland Elementary? Give them the hometown forecast for the bus stop tomorrow morning.
19 degrees below.
19 below, not too balmy. How about your lunch forecast?
8 below.
A bit of a chill in the air, says us. And then as we look towards Friday after school, does it look like a good day to go out and play basketball?
No.
No, not really. 3 below. Now let's talk about the weekend. It's a big weekend here across the region. Why don't we skip right to the Saturday forecast, and why don't you go and let everybody know what they can expect?
Sunny and cold.
Sunny and cold, and the winds will be from the northwest. And how about on Super Bowl Sunday? What do you predict?
Sunny, 0 degrees.
0 degrees. Now, going into next week, does it look like it gets colder or warmer as we get towards Wednesday?
Warmer and then colder.
Yep, warmer on Monday and then downright penguin happy weather out there. Hey, come on back this way, Trent. You did an awesome job out there, and I got to tell you, this winter weather has been long, it has been cold, and it has been white. Do you do a lot of the snow shoveling where you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like the 7-day has a lot of snow in it, at least.
But an excellent job in the forecast, Trent.
And dressed for success.
Exactly.
All right, today's Speakeasy Spotlight couple is Marilyn and Don Bates of Fargo, celebrating 60 years of marriage today. Congratulations.
Coming up next, here we go again. It's tax season. What you need to know to file at the right time.